One of the things you want to consider in this piece that's very important is that the mordents have to be in time. So it's a 3-note mordent, and it's going to take the place of a triplet. So when you play this, for example, at the beginning, you want to make sure that mordent is very, very rhythmic, and it's not bleeding into the next beat. That's something you want to avoid, and watch for the entire piece. Another big thing to consider in this is how you're going to use your B flat thumb key as opposed to your B natural with your first finger down for B flat, or your B flat lever. And personally, I strongly recommend the use of the B flat lever, especially in places like measure 21 in beat 1, and then beats 3 and 4. You can keep your first finger down for the B flat lever, so it looks like this. You can see there that I kept this lever down for the entirety of beat 1 after the E flat and all of beats 3 and 4 after the D. And that really helps facilitate the fingerings for the rest of those notes there. Also, a lot of times people are confused about whether they can use their first finger and keep it down just like you do the lever, but that's actually impossible because a lot of notes don't come out with this first finger down. So that doesn't work there. So the B flat lever is a really good thing to use. For myself, I just take the thumb off the B flat side after measure 17, play with your B natural thumb all the way until measure 25, and it's just measures 17 and 25 where you can use your B flat thumb key successfully. Everything else, you're going to want to use your B natural thumb key. In terms of phrasing for this piece, it's very difficult because it goes on and there's not a lot of very obvious phrase markings. So what I've been doing is really taking the accents seriously as phrasing points. For example, in measures 21, 22, 23, and 24, you have these accents that go down in a descending line. So starting at 21. And you want to bring that out when you're playing. So I'll do that slowly. Hopefully you can hear those accented notes as your main line. There are some other interesting things that happen. For example, at 29, you have the same accented notes through 29 and 30, but the notes that are not accented change. So the line is starting at 29, you can hear that the accented notes stay the same, but everything else is moving up by step. Another place that's interesting is 35 and 36. Suddenly you have these very big intervals between the accented notes. So starting at 35, you want to bring out that contrast of having those very big intervals. So keeping your mordents in time, keeping your B flat thumb key on or off the B flat thumb, depending on where you are, and bringing out the phrasing as much as possible are very important points in this etude.